Today, we'll be taking on the Gauntlet Challenge with Nick Foles, Jeff Saturday, and the Indianapolis Colts. Let's see what they can do. Let's get it. The Colts finished the season at 4-12, finishing third in the AFC South Division. They had several games throughout the beginning of the year where the defense held the opposing team to little points and the offense just could not score many. A highlight of that was with the game against the Denver Broncos, in which both teams could not put up points and the defenses were solid. Frank Reich did get fired at this season, and Jeff Saturday took over as interim head coach. This year was a lost season for them, but because of that, they will pick 4th in the draft this year. And during Frank Reich's reign, there was always quarterback rentals year in, year out. It was a quarterback carousel, so to speak. After Andrew Luck's retirement, there was Jacoby Brissett, Phillip Rivers, Carson Wentz, and Matt Ryan this year. So with the 4th pick in the draft, it'll be very imperative for the Colts to take a quarterback finally. The question becomes, though, do they have to trade up to get Bryce Young or CJ Stroud, or will they be okay with that number 4 position? That'll be interesting to see as it plays out on draft day. The Colts will have approximately $6 million left over in cap space after signing the rookie contracts in the draft. That doesn't leave much room for free agency signings, so it is very imperative that the Colts draft well this year. How different do you think Frank Reich's coaching career in Indianapolis would have been had they drafted a quarterback within his tenure there? Matt Ryan also has guaranteed money on his contract this year. What type of role would you like to see him have if he stays on the team? He would definitely be a solid backup quarterback at this stage of his career. A very fringe starter at the best right now, I believe. Besides a quarterback, what other positions would you like to see the Colts get? I would think the next glaring issue would be wide receiver. Although they drafted Michael Pittman, he is entering his 4th year and does not seem to carry that first wide receiver role very well. But he has another year potentially to prove that he can be one. This will be a make or break year for him. With the 35th overall pick in the 2nd round, they have a potential to get that wide receiver, unless they trade up and use that as collateral. The draft should be very exciting for Colts fans, and it'll be interesting to see how the new coach will come in and decide to use the picks. Speaking of which, it seems to be that the Colts are taking a long time to pick their head coach compared to other teams. But hopefully all this wait will pay off and the Colts can get a franchise-changing coach and quarterback tandem. The Colts will also have a decent amount of players that'll hit free agency, such as Yannick Ngakoue, Matt Pryor, Brandon Facyson, Tyquan Lewis, Ashton Dulin, Rodney McLeod, Paris Campbell, Armani Watts, Matt Hawk, to name a few. Out of all of those players, who would you like to see the Colts retain, and who are you guys willing to allow walk and hit free agency? The Colts are in a promising position with their draft capital to succeed in the upcoming years. They do have Jonathan Taylor still on his rookie contract, so they'll get productive years out of him. And once they get a quarterback, that'll be awesome to see the Colts ascend again. As the Jaguars will seem to be a dominant force, it'll be interesting to see if the Colts can catch up. The Colts make it to level 34 out of 40 in the Gauntlet Challenge. That's the highest out of any team I've seen so far. And it was led by none other than Nick Foles. You can never, ever count the guy out. Let us know what team you guys want to see next take on the Gauntlet Challenge. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.